What's good, everyone? I'm here today on March 16th, 2026, with another market review. I did not take any trades today. Here is proof of P&L, zero P&L, zero account balance. And yeah, I didn't like anything today, and I'm gonna get right into it. So, coming into the day, I was bullish. Overall, on the week, I am bearish, being that ES is coming towards this low. It's not really that probable of a reversal spot. Like all these levels look weird right now because it is contract rollover day, so it all like looks funny. Everything is weird, which is kind of I always contract rollover days have shit price action. I guess because everyone's transitioning. Some people are still on the old one. Everyone's confused. Do we go on the old? Do we go on the new? Whatever. So everything should be better tomorrow. But I was bullish because since I am bearish on the week, I expect how a bullish candle prints or how a bearish candle prints is it opens, it makes a high, and then it displaces lower, and then it closes around here. So this being the start of the week, we should be manipulating higher before going lower. So that's what I expect to see. I expected for us for the week we open here to manipulate higher into taking out previous day high, which is a daily fair value gap, and then to displace lower for the rest of the week. Because we do have CPI, and I mean not CPI, FOMC and PPI on Wednesday, so I expect that to give us that displacement. And yeah, so we are still in this choppy range, so like anything could happen, but I'm going to continue basing my analysis off of technical analysis. So yeah, I expected, or my draw for the day was previous day high, but there was this 15-minute high over here, which was also like a draw two for me to use. So what I wanted to see at market open, which was right here, was for us to manipulate lower. I had three levels marked out. I had this 15-minute fair value gap, I had this hourly fair value gap, and I had this other 15-minute fair value gap all the way down here. Now, the spot that I liked the most was this 15-minute fair value gap right here. However, I did not really expect for us to get a pullback all the way here, that deep of a pullback when we're that bullish and close to this high. This is what, like 150 point pullback. I didn't really expect it since we were so bullish. We displaced through this fair value gap and all that. So I would have liked it, but I didn't expect to see all the way down here. Preferably, what I wanted to see was for us to have some type of internal target here. Open lower, souping this low, respecting this 15-minute fair value gap, and get a nice inverse to the upside. That would have been, my best case scenario. And we never hit this low. I wanted to see this low. We never got it. Instead, we just reswept this low, which was also a 15-minute gap. But wait, no. It was here, this low. But I would have rather seen the more the more discounted one, since we've already hit this low, or hit this fair value gap multiple times. Here, hit it, chopped around here. I wanted to see the more discounted one get hit. I think that would have been EQ of the range too. Yeah. So we hit this 15-minute. That is equilibrium of the range. That would have been perfect, but we just edged it and got nothing here. Ended up taking out this high without an entry. There was a 5-minute gap here that you could have used for a continuation, but nothing popped up. Like we left an equal low over here. As you can see here, this was an equal low, so I was not going to long with that equal low there. And regardless, there was like no entry here. I don't even know if there wasn't that equal low there and this entry presented itself, I don't even think I would have taken it. Maybe if it was like a 1 minute, but not a 30-second, because it's not that high confluence. And after that, we just chopped around. Right now, it got displacement lower, but it's late already, and I wouldn't want to look for shorts anyway. I'm not going to look for longs here because once again, we just reswept this same low, which this is a 930 low, which is a pretty good like PD array. but it's just late. Nothing here that I really like. Wouldn't want a long from this spot. I'd want a long from at least here, but it's late. This high was already taken and reacted from. Maybe if we get something like this, how would that have looked? There's a 5 minute here, another 5 minute here. Let's just say I targeted that premium 5 minute and had a break even like this. Yeah, I couldn't even take this because there was no internal target. This 5 minute was already hit. So there was no internal target for me to use. It's not a mechanical model anymore because the first gap was already hit. Not a trade I can take. Would have been a break even anyways because it's very choppy and it's late. And it's a 30-second, not off of a level that I liked. We just got near this low. Like, I want to see this get taken. But we never got that, so that's why I took no trades today. I'm making a few changes to like how I make my videos. Because for this whole, like, what, 5 weeks I've been posting, I posted, I think, close to 20 videos, maybe more. No, like 18 videos. And only 2 of them have actually been trades. The rest of them are just market reviews because I do not end up taking any trades on those days. And I feel like I'm just wasting my time and wasting content by posting those because it's the same thing every single day. That it's just like choppy price action, get no entry, whatever. So instead of doing that, because it's just like a waste of content, I'm gonna only post videos when on days that I actually do take a trade, and I will show my P&L on all those days. So like I'm not skipping any days that I didn't take it on. You can look back on the videos and do the math. And I'll post videos on the days that I do take trades and on days, like even if I don't take a trade on a certain day, if it's like a very informative day, like something interesting happens that I learned from that I want to post about as like a lesson for myself or for someone, or something I want to reinforce in my model, I will post on that day. And I will post a weekly recap every single week, at the end of every single week. Whether I took any trades or not, I will post a weekly recap, breaking down the week, what my thought process was, what trades I took or didn't take. And yeah, I'll keep it in my notes so I can look back at it when I'm ready to make those videos. So that's just how I'm going to structure it now, so I'm not like wasting videos. And I might start doing like maybe post a back testing video or something like that, just so if anyone's confused about my model, they can understand it a little bit better, and just to keep myself accountable and disciplined so I can actually backtest more. So yeah, for the rest of this week, if I take any trades, I'll post them. Regardless of whether I take one or not, I will post a weekly recap. Maybe Friday at the end of, like right after the AM session on Friday, I'll just make that. Or like later in the day on Friday or on Saturday. I don't know. Depends whenever I decide to, but I will make it on one of those days. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time, whether it's end of the week or if I take something this week. And peace out.